Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hi, I'm Shelly, and this is the Black Girli Journal. Today, my guest is my sister friend, Rochelle Mosley. Are you Rochelle Hunter Mosley or Rochelle
Hunter
Mosley?
Mosley.
Okay, Rochelle Hunter Mosley.
Mhm.
I mean, Anyhow, so I wanted to have a conversation. This is my first interview. Okay. And so I wanted to do Rochelle because she's literally the first. Well, I would say not the first. She's the second salon I worked in, but the salon that actually catapulted me into this whole industry that I am in, which is of beauty and fashion. So Rochelle is it's a 360, right? It's a
Mhm.
360 moment to come back with that.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. My first question, because I have questions.
I like questions. I just don't like to know them the day before, but I love questions.
Okay, we're gonna go back.
Okay.
When we first met at King's,
Mm-hmm.
this question is about me. When we first met at King's,
Mm-hmm.
what did you see in me to ask? Because backstory to ask, we worked at King's.
Mm-hmm.
I was just out of beauty school working there, and I came to work in your salon or your
Kings.
salon adjacent. Yes,
Right.
it was King's, but the upstairs was yours.
Right.
And at some point, it was like, "Hey, girl, do you want to work for me?" So, what did you see? What did you see in that girl that just got out of beauty school that made you? Because you were very busy, accomplished, and Harlem popping. What did you see to make you ask me to work for you?
First of all, thanks for inviting me. I am so happy that I'm the first. You know, I'm a lot of people's first, but they don't want to say it, but I'm their first. But thanks for inviting me. But to your question, what I saw, I was first attracted to first you were dark skinned and you always wear the cutest little clothes to work. And I'm like, yo, this girl, she always having the cutest little clothes. And you know, I just used to throw on a pair, leggings or whatever. I never was that concerned about how I look because I was all about my business and I was all about my money. Mm-hmm. But I also noticed that you didn't have as many clients. And I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can ask her to help me. So I was just trying to figure out the words to use. I didn't want to say, do you want to work for me? But I also didn't want you to think that I was trying to ask you for free. So I was like, the first word that came out of my mouth was, hey, you want to work for me? So I was like, and then you was like, okay, cool. I can help you do a couple shampoos. That's what you said. She said, because you had your own people. And I said, well, I could pay you X amount of dollars a week. I think it was at that time, it was like maybe $500 a week. I think it was. And in the 90s, that was a lot of money. Like not $500 a week.
No, I didn't start at 500. I think I started at like
350, something like that. But even still was a lot. And it even was a lot of money for me to pay somebody. Mm-hmm, so I didn't even realize, that I could even make this thing happen with me paying somebody. It's like that's a lot of money. But we were busting out. Yeah. So I mean, I picked you because first of all, the way you look.
Okay.
Definitely the way you look. I was so attracted to the dark skin and the cutest little outfits. Oh, I love that. That's what that's what attracted me to you.
Okay, all right, I'll take that. Love that.
Yeah,
I mean, we had a great run.
We did.
Okay. Yeah, we had a real great run. Let me ask you something. Okay. This question is about me also.
Okay.
Looking at where I was back then, business wise, do you still see that today? Or how do you see the growth from then to now? That girl that was back then working for you to the girl that I am now.
Well, I don't know if you can be jealous and envious and inspired at the same time. I don't know if it's a thing, but I can tell you that I did feel that. I felt all three of those words with you, maybe at the same time sometimes, and sometimes at different times. Um, your ability to just let go and just, oh, I'm not gonna do this. Oh no, I'm gonna do that. And I'm just gonna do that. And I felt like I had that, but then I didn't have it at the same time. Like, because I was
definitely had that.
It looked different on you though. It looked so you know how somebody can
because you know
do the same thing, it just looked so different on you.
Yes, but you were like the big sister. And I was like the rebellious one, the rebellious younger sister.
Yes.
So yes. I get it, but you were like the big sister. Like I also looked at you like, can I do this? And you'd be like, girl, no. And I'd be like, all right. So yeah.
But to answer the question, right, for you, like from what you were then to what you are now, I see a tremendous growth. Okay. I mean, in you 100%. Everything that we talked about in the 90s, you had talked about, you know, going to Paris. And in the 90s, what you was going to do in Paris, she's like, I don't know, I just want to go. I want to live in LA. What I'm going to do in LA, I'll figure it out when I get there. It was just so many, you know, things that you wanted to do with your life and fashion and in hair that I've seen it all come to life. I've seen it all.
Well, thank you.
And to see you now, then this is not a change. I'm gonna use Bevy words. It's just a pivot. And you pivoting into being on this side of the camera is a big thing.
It's such a big thing
for people that know you.
Yes, it's a big thing because I you know what? I would consider myself a private person, but I'm not private to the people that know me.
Right.
The people that know me, they get more.
Right. 100%.
Okay. So you've watched countless stylists come and go in your salon because we were the it salon. What do you think of the ones who build long careers in this industry? What do you think they have in common? Like, what do you think from all the stylists that you've seen come and go, what do you think the ones that build nice long careers in this industry, what do you think they have in common?
I think that a lot of us, I'm gonna say us, a lot of things that we had in common was that we loved the industry. And we wasn't, of course, you know, we everybody worked for money, everybody doing things for money, but money was secondary. We knew every day. I know you and I. We knew every day that we were gonna get paid. It wasn't even no ands, ifs, or buts about it. What we was worried about was how much sleep we were gonna get. Nobody was worried about how much money we was gonna make because we was making that money 3 times, 100 times, 10 times over in the 90s. And I mean, it was just the best thing. So I just feel like the hairstylists that have been able to make it and that their retention has been, you know, outstanding throughout these past 30 years are those ones that they're not connected to the money. They're more connected to the people and what they're giving and how the people feel about what they're doing, and not necessarily the money is going to come.
Right.
You know, you do good work, money is going to come.
Absolutely.
So I don't think that's something that we need to be. I mean, just speaking to you younger people and people that's coming up in the industry, I don't think that this is something that you need to be worried about the money. The thing is for you to worry about is make sure that you are working with good people that's going to teach you good things and good practices. And even if you're learning the things that you shouldn't do from these places, because you're not going to always learn what to do. Sometimes you're going to learn what not to do.
Right.
So,
and now that you even said that, from the 90s to now, what do you think the biggest shift in the industry has been?
In this given moment, the biggest shift is these sweets. You know, the sweet ain't so sweet. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what no teachers say. I don't care what nobody say. You have to have that community. You have to have, you know, mentors, people that you're watching, people that's done it already before, and see, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Right. You can figure out a way to thread your needles faster than mine, or a way to thread your do your weave, you know, bit better than mine, or whatever. You can do that, but you don't have to reinvent the simple structure of the experience a client is supposed to have in your presence.
Also, the structure and experience of becoming a stylist.
Absolutely.
Very important.
Very important.
We were just talking about that.
Very important.
What exactly what did you say about that? What you think is the actual structure of becoming a stylist?
I mean, first of all, going to school.
Yes.
First and foremost is going to school.
And you know what? I'm gonna put one, going to a good accredited school.
Good accredited school.
That actually is teaching you the fundamentals and the foundation of being a hair stylist.
Yes.
Because you know what? You know what I used to say? I used to be like, I'm not a hairstylist, I'm a stylist. Because I used to think I could do any hairstyle, right? I love the whole theatrics of doing a style. I'm gonna style it this way, I'm gonna style it that. But I realized I'm actually a hair stylist. I know everything from hair, the fundamentals and the foundation of hair, the whole molecular makeup of it, the sanitation of it, how to care for it, to how to style it into anything. And I think what's missing is people are just being stylists. They know how to do a ponytail, but they don't know that black gel mixed with that edge control, mixed with that slimy other gel and the hairspray and the 500-degree blow dryer and the is gonna make your hair go bye-bye.
Yeah. 100%.
It's like, but yes, they're good stylists. Yeah, I know how to style a ponytail, but you don't know the foundation and the fundamentals of hair and what is actually going to happen to that hair. And they need to bring that back.
Right. 100%. 100%. 100%. And just to piggyback off of that, the first thing we said was what? You need to go to school.
Go to school.
And then you also need to work. Find a salon that has an owner that cares about the people. We were just talking about this. And when I say care about the people, I mean that's interested in lifting you up and building you as a stylist.
Right.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first opened my salon, I didn't know that. I didn't understand that. I didn't understand how I needed to continuously pour into y'all.
Okay.
I didn't get it until later. I was just going by, whatever I felt, not necessarily something that I was that I had learned how to do in terms of leadership. Put it that way.
Right. Okay. Let me say this. I don't think you knew. I don't think it had a term, but I think you always did that because you knew what the bigger picture was. So you knew then, as you know now, if you hire stylists that are good, the outcome is going to be good. So you were continuously, oh, there's a class coming up. Oh, let's take this cutting class. Oh, let's take this coloring class. Let's go to the hair show. So you were pouring in because you knew the bigger picture for whether it was for you, but I don't think it was just for you, it was for the salon. You knew that all the ingredients that you put in that salon, which every stylist, every product, you were always building to make sure that it was the best. So to credit, you may not have known then about the term leadership, but you were always in that realm. You were always doing that, and you was always providing and making sure that we got the best. So don't take that away from yourself. Okay, but go ahead.
Thank you. I thank you because looking back over that time, I always think about things that I could have done better. I do. I mean, I was young. I was like 20s, early 20s. I was like, oh God. Okay, I did the best I could at that time.
Yes, yes. And I think that, I mean, judging from type of the products that came out of that salon, the stylists that came out of that salon, we all left with something.
Yeah.
I don't think there's one, I mean, it might be one or two stylists that, they just didn't fit the bill, but.
Because they didn't fit the bill.
Overall, honestly, I don't know anybody that would say that it wasn't good leadership.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? Okay. So as one of our past clients and friend says, it gets greater later.
Yeah.
Ms. Bevy Smith, what has your experience taught you about starting over, evolving, and creating new chapters?
well, after talking to Bevy, of course,
Mm-hmm.
she was like, she even said, Rochelle, this is not, you're not giving it up. This is, it's just a pivot, in my life. And I'm just doing something different and doing something new. I know me about, I am the, I don't need a parachute kind of girl. I don't need the parachute. I'll jump, but I do want a mattress. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just a little, soft